this video we're going to go over the control panel. It's about halfway down the RV on the same side as the bathroom. Here, if you push the level test button to the right, you'll see those indicator lights come on. What we're checking on here are these items here. The gray tank is everything that comes out of your sink in both the bathroom and the kitchen and the shower. They go down the gray tank, and this indicator light, in this case over here, is going to be green, then yellow, then red. It'll be 1/3 full, then 2/3 full, then full. So once it gets up around here, you better start to empty the gray tank. And how to empty these two tanks we'll be going over in another video. The black tank, that's anything that goes down the toilet. Again, 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3 full. This one's a little bit tricky. Most RVs, if a little bit of toilet paper or something gets stuck on the side of the tank down there, sometimes this will be off. It's like you'll barely use it sometimes, and all of a sudden it's up higher, and you're like, I know it's not full yet. You know, just keep that in mind. But if you run a lot of water down through it, it'll help empty that out, clear the sensors on that. Here, fresh water, we have a pretty good tank, good sized tank for water that you can hold. But when you get to the campsite, you usually can hook up to water there, and then you won't have to be concerned about the height of this. But if you're going to be on the road again for a while, fill that tank up pretty good amount, and that'll hold you over till you get to your next campsite. The LP gas, like it's showing right now, that one you want full, these you want empty. Right now it's showing that I am below 2/3 but above 1/3 tank of propane, and that's going to run your heater for the room and the water heater. The batteries, volts, well, if you're plugged in at the campsite, that's going to be charging, and when you're driving, that's charging. But here you can test to see its level. Water pump, if you are using the tank in the back, then you flip on the water pump to push it out. Let's move on down here. We've got, this is the controller for the heater. Top switch to the left, that turns it on. Back to the right, turns it off. Here's what temperature it's showing. Down here is how you can move left, move right to set your temperature to keep your room. At the very bottom here, we've got the water heater. The indicator light doesn't come on, but when you turn it to the right, that is gonna, you just wait a couple of seconds and you're gonna hear it ignite underneath the kitchen sink, and flip back to the right, left, and turn it off. If it's about a 5-gallon tank over there of water underneath the kitchen sink, and if you're going to take a shower or something, be sure to turn this on about 30 minutes before you want to take a shower. The slide in, slide out button here, push the top, and that'll start moving the slide out. Here, let's take a look down here. See how the floor is moving out. That's that part that's moving out. Well, of course, push the bottom, brings it right back in. Most important part about this is be sure that you are checking the outside of the vehicle before you move the slide out. Make sure there's nothing in the way, tree limbs, utility poles, and so on. We'll see you in the next video.